Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. Just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok Day. Today, one of the talking points in this segment, the Deputy Minister of Sports, they don't summon an CID. This, according to one newspaper, satellite newspaper. We also see another diplomatic embarrassment where one diplomat, where up till now we're not able to get inmates, then catch with cocaine and 100,000. We can join us part the law we know usai this embarrassment come out. And we also see another developing story. This one, it don't gain momentum on social media between the Deputy Speaker of Parliament and the anti-corruption boss, Wena Ben Kaifala. In this particular segment, we don't do the painstaking, we can do the genealogy, then I can see how people they contradict and fit themselves, for one thing. And also, in this very conversation, in this very segment, you can see as if probably when they say the end, the film depend on, the game depend end, everybody can just do whatever I want to do now. Massive amount of corruption. And this, they just, they come out from will. They come up from even the ACC boss from one press achache, $10,000 enable accounts for round, and they missions them technically overseas missions them. It seems as if they have they look at they check the clock, they calculate. You know what? And it's way kaya we not get for left again. This now we own operation pay yourself technically. Now that's they look at. When things thinking crumble, definitely there's some of them here, particularly where a government they're on the verge of collapse. These are some of the things now. Would they see money they commodity pulling their secrets there now? The deputy minister versus the vice president. Now nobody not get for tell we nothing again. We believe now we know for sure say it must be some kind of coercion or some kind of negotiation, whatever you get for column. But the case for the diamond is real. Nobody not get for denying that. So again, the question is, would I get the diamond? Are the people of Salon? Now the minister na get her? Now the vice president and on to stone? We don't know. But I know say accountability. You see, justice and even accountability, it get long memory. Remember that. We can also look at Fly Salon. Fly Salon don't pull what say they don't choose for the fly na Nigeria. So I think the dream for Fly Kana Europe they don't probably they don't suspend them for, because say in the revised list where the European Union Poland this year, Salon one of the country was still there on the ban. Say we'll be done there on ban for a very long time. But the way government be painter as if to say everything rolls well, everything fine, it calm. I mean, and then begin to take people their money all. We see them begin send then they sell tickets there, auction tickets there. I don't know if they don't give them people any their money. We hope say when I will consider for giving them money anyway. And one last the international news today. I think this is for celebrator. Finally, it seems as if ceasefire between Gaza and Israel don't hold now. Why? Because we see this news they circulate. This is important because we see we governments they capitalize on Gaza war of recent time. The war in Gaza, because Ukraine are like wouldn't say broken record. They don't use entity. The one then at one time, maybe we get conversation. They talk about I decide for call home. I say lights no day. I say we lights can't see the lightning. He say what type of the power? I say no, not the power. So we can't see just day. He said we go anyway. Lord, just forget about it. Just for sure how serious the situation is. Don't go there for war, then they get 24 hours lights. We are not there for war now. We touch that one day. Everybody will come out the one at Ukraine. The president, the overuser, the entire cabinet, they overuse Ukraine. It seems that will not be sweet against them. So for Gaza and Israel economic peace, again, I think kudos to the world peace generally and to Israel Salon, and bad news to the government of Salon, because you're not going for the quotes that side again for make excuse. Anyway, as I say always, we jam-packed now with issues. If you just join me for the first time, you're more than welcome. And the family members, we always stick and stay with me now. We one for town, plenty, thank you. And me now, Mr. Komon-Tok, and today on the 15th of January 2025. But they can't just not for comfort on party issues and better one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama salon.
All right, so straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. Just a gentle reminder, as always. We already know the gentle reminder, not so. We can say within sharing is caring. Consider that. And honestly, it's just a fact. I'm gonna get the platform, and it's an enviable platform. This because the things that they do are unique. It hardly for let just see on other side so no more. And this make the government sometimes they can say people holding on social media would they change the whole game? Would they put some kind sort of sanity, professionalism, let people and just get the hard fat, the raw fat, that's how they get it. This not so journalism for day. This not so media outlets for day. If for fearless, if for raw, and if for be factual. And that's another angle they push. Now, let me bring Khan to you first. This embarrassing. I think what would they do? Let me take you first, Nakono. Would they take Nakono quickly? This is not just 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes 48 seconds. The reason why make the minister apologize yesterday, Lord take on this. Lord just take on straight away. Not take on this one.
Well, as this time on saga, they go on a corner between KLM and the accusation we don't levy on the vice president. This morning, stakeholders of the Sierra People's Party in the Kono district being gathered na the SLP party office Kono branch for vent out their anger. According to one woman, when a big stakeholder it tells Cyber Unit Media say this KLM guy is how we come on a tanko and this how they defend the diamond na camera na two different sides. And KLM no get any business with the guy the south side and defend the diamond. The guy we get the plot side and defend the diamond self don't say that. And we understand say the witman there we get this problem for this diamond business. Don't promise KLM, say then you get the machine. If they win the case and they will get 15% of the proceeds, beside they will send the diamond. Well, I will admonish family now to make them listen to waiting let people have in the talk against waiting KLM say. The condemnation will then condemn KLM. For the Cyber Elite Media team, Nami Mohammed Ramananda, they compile this report.
Principal advisor to the party, maybe the district chairman, if any company get complaint, to me for time directly. The Deputy Minister of Sport, if they read the Constitution.
If you don't do everything, let it go to Ella's country, you go lay complaint. But you don't do against the party, you don't display the party.
I said people against KLM.
We don't suffer with you too much. You don't win there. 2028 they can. KLM, you want to party. 2028, you want to APC back. But they want APC and they want the party. So you want to win back here. President Bio. Second, President Bio. But you know the President Bio, they're with you. For 2005, when they support you, any side going to Salon, I will with you. So.
Okay, so Fumble, like what we know behind the scene. What we know behind the scene, this not deep politics they play. Yes, not deep politics they can play inside SLPP. And this for be a good news to Salon people. You see, I can always say, fine for me, then continue for distract themselves because that's the easiest way and the way they go get themselves off guard. Deep politics sign they can play. Now we understand, say, this message, the first audio for the video where KLM make, it not just grab maker. In fact, KLM, it consult with key stakeholders in SLPP. Yes. This we can tell you now from source. It consults key stakeholders in the SLPP. In fact, you're interested for no say, even Mother Bio are aware about this, say it can make this audio. Yes. Now, you know, the flag bearership, it upon turn in another way. All man they look for the political capital. All man they look at the political gain. All man they look at the punch where you go punch in opponents for lay scrapper. Technically, according to what you understand, this na certain cabal inside the SLPP where they fight for the flag bearership. Now then push this thing for let come out because the case already in a court. But we know as a minister, even if you not reach that level day, if you go school, you know say if your matter in a court, not so you know for comment on that, not so you know for prejudice the matter as our lawyer then can put on. But for let a whole minister come, he can make that bold accusation. It must have got some backing behind the scene. And I tell you, Mother Bill is fully aware about this. Now, another thing where they happen behind the scene, what do we understand? And the flag bearership, they not once let Julia even nearer. This now one strategy. Now they get to the point, right? As in a deep politics they can play behind the scene. Deep politics. You know, this tribalism, people can just underrate them, but it's real. You know, it can shameful what we really talk about, say, full a man, we can see Sensina foreigner is shameful, and it just expose with ignorance of we don't know history. We don't know history. We don't know history. Because if we really know history, we're not going to see one tribe. We say, particularly the Fulazes, we say they're not foreigners. At which yardstick, which kind of mechanism will we use? How we go just single out people that we don't live for since our more or less, people who don't live for just like how the other tribes and inside hundreds of years ago, more or less not the same. So this in fight about SLPP no one left full a man lead them party in real. This no narrator, now deep politics in place. So technically, they don't affect the candidature of this man. We potentially inside their stand for flag bearership because this diamond more than 246 characters, according to what you understand. It don't really put her in a bad shape. You know, so this don't go global and say what you mean, whether it left power now, you know, left power. We know say salon people there. If time come in the future, we get for access. Somebody called on this program yesterday, very interesting man. He said Bian called the other day for say this man, no matter what, he get for face, he get for if he then fire, that not the bigger a blessing for her. Now he lucky. He say let just engage for life. And we talked yesterday, say this man, he not get for go free. And I tell you yesterday, say if we say on fire KLM, no surprise. We do yesterday, no surprise. Like I said, deep politics they can play right now. Let just flash you what happened today. And if you look at the status, the command structure or the political clout of the vice president, 90 at the police. 90 at the police. So for the fact that I don't call this man, go na police, na CID, it means a lot. It means a lot. And again, I repeat, if you're in the next 1 week to 2 weeks, they don't fire around, no surprise. This is not just the beginning. It don't come. Just like where, again, I thought we the talk yesterday. Now, just like when they say the dictator style, you come, they allow you for to apologize, and then do it and do. That's what they do our aunts. Also, our aunts come. That's what they happen in Iran. Not just so they happen in China. These are typical example now. So the KLM, somebody called back on this program. It's a very interesting program. He said this guy just don't mess up in political career. For the fact that you get the bold man, you come back waiting cap. And it is so hard to me that, you know, even apologize to the people of Sierra Leone, he apologized to your party. To your own party. Can you imagine to your own party? What do they do? Because that party are just 30 seconds. Don't flash you that 30 seconds stay. Let's just say the apology way offer. From there, we take you go na the CID case. We say then don't go care and go. They can just.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now.
Mina Kai Lawrence Bayo, Deputy Minister of Sport, will be make this video as against the Vice President. I've been doing out of Wamat, but I want to say sorry to the Vice President and sorry to all party members and to the President and to everybody, most especially the party members that will get seriously annoyed. I say sorry. Now forgive me. I do out of Wamat because it will be long good.
All right, you see, it care more about in party, and you see, even a corona in party now mobilize, then put placard and people in behind, which we understand. This is something with them sponsored. And in fact, if you read the party members and they worry about their own election, they're not worried about how the rest they go 1 million. 5 million, 1 million point, 1 point something million. They don't worry about the cost of living. They worry about them party. Some of the this is just what they care about. Western party dinner power. Western type person dinner power. They don't care about their well-being. And guess what? Some of them they actually don't understand because they've been manipulated by people away. I mean, with higher knowledge, higher thinking power. Unfair actually for we not bullying. If I know Sabi pass you, or able to beat you, or educated pass you, or they use that stand. Not bullying, simple. Now they're not to, would they misuse the education? Education is supposed to be a tool where go benefit, for impact people. If supposed for use them for the benefit of the general community, the general society, the countryside, the environment we're finishing. But no use that in the reverse, simply because you can't understand, say, look at the statistics and alone. You're abysmal. Majority of the people in they read, they know their rights. So you can get some section of people away land, like where the ACC bosses say is dangerously educated. Anyway, we'll can't decide it. But let me see what you satellite newspaper and share this. Now this we see on CID. According to report from satellite newspaper, the Criminal Investigation Department, CID, of the Sierra Leone Police has formally summoned the Deputy Minister of Sport, Lawrence Kai Mbayo, to its headquarters in Freetown. This invitation is in connection with its recent public statements that have made serious false accusation against Vice President Dr. Mohamed Juliet Jallow. Sources close to the investigation suggest that Bayo has been called into clarify his role in disseminating allegations that the Vice President Juliet offered support to Lebanese businessman Jihad Basma in the alleged unlawful accusation of a diamond. These claims have not only raised eyebrows, but have also led to significant unrest in the political arena. The controversy surrounding Bayo's remarks intensified when he continued to speak publicly despite it being ongoing legal case already brought before the court. His accusations included a claim that a diamond reportedly sold to Basma was rightfully his, and implied that the vice president had an unethical role in enabling this purported illegal transaction. However, the law enforcement officials have contradicted these claims, revealing that diamond in question is owned by a foreign businessman engaged in mining operation in Kono district. This statement undermines Bayo's assertion and places additional scrutiny on his motives and credibility concerning the matter. The CID's formal invitation to Bayo indicates a serious commitment to investigate the implication of his statement and the potential repercussion they may have on public trust and governance in Sierra Leone. Anyway, you can get this back now with websites now Komon-Tok if you want to watch other stories there. So technically, this guy don't put himself in more mess. He don't put himself in trouble because, like we talk additional, not so you don't need boku. Yeah, sometimes they say common sense, common. Whether that person don't use it now, like I say, this fight now a deep political fight inside. Whether you agree with the user now, but now you don't therefore become worse now because at the end of the day, technically, you could possibly maybe lost in position. Yes, the vice president already on the in difficult position. So that one they in your opponents then now. In the one day, without also one stand for flag bearers, then will continue for his Sunday, and the public will continue for it. Especially when that man they on record for get some then fat lie there. I'm sure say plenty people we remember some of those fat lie. Not so na Medina. Anyway, so that's we get Sunday, but we will keep you posted on the story about the deputy minister. This not God they come up behind them so. Where they're not going to regard for the people of Sierra Leone in terms of even provide the basic, just the basic necessity instead of putting. Now, another thing where we see embarrassment. If people like we want embarrassment, they come out, another one they come out. This is not the deputy minister versus the vice president. Another one they come out from the diplomatical. Let we go back. Let we see waiting come out today. Where this story would be an attached one, but on all this story until we completely get this okay, I think what we go do. All right, Lord just puts the slide. Anyway, Lord puts the slide instead of Lord puts the slide. I hope see now the slide. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Lord puts the slide. All right. Now, several newspapers then carry out this headline today. Now, this ambassador or this diplomat, according to what you see, if he able on the right hand side, let's just see if we can able read them quickly for Fambul Lenaya. Let's just maybe some people want to do screenshots, but let's just read them for yourself. Quick one. All right. What's up? Okay. All right. So what do we understand? Now this. We understand, say, let's read them for yourself. Or summarize and quick one. Reports from one of the embassies in Africa have it that one of President Julius Maada Bio's ambassador is currently held under house arrest following discovery of substances suspected to be 300 kilograms of cocaine. Times Sierra Leone gathered that the ambassador in question has been currently confined in his home under surveillance and supervision by authorities in a foreign land, preventing him from leaving the shores of the land whilst investigation is ongoing. It is understood that the driver of the ambassador is also in police custody, alongside another Sierra Leonean who reports states were arrested with 3 cartons of drugs and a physical cash of $100,000. However, investigation also revealed that the Sierra Leone government has been informed of the development through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. All right. For now this weekend, like I said, we said upon fala this story. We really want to know, we don't have this ambassador, we don't have this diplomat. We sources step and work. We said if I ask people, we go reveal this name. Trust me, if we get the name this next tomorrow, now they get this name. Would they be enough? But some of them fear in sometimes it can be difficult. So there are people who can give you tip, can give journalists them tips. For I mean, they can give maybe some information because of maybe the nature of the conversation, the nature of the incident is so fresh that if you reveal certain name, then you know exactly saying a very handful of people know, and that make when they pass the information to the media, sometimes they withhold the name. Somebody who self can get opportunity to talk to a lot of people and certain thing, they left the name, they give the framework, let you just use your imagination or your creativity as a journalist, you can't put on. So technically, this could be a training story, but because of the nature of the incident, then they hold the name for us until investigation they can go on. But you don't go surprise, absolutely, you don't go surprise, because we don't see of recent time, India, then catch some Sierra Leonean there, Gambia accuse we, Guinea accuse we. And we even see self, even USA with this so UK na yeah, even USA with this so then catch huge cocaine, more than if I know able remember the amount of, I don't know if he, but anyway, tell the program go ask me the help will check how much, but if they want to tens of millions of pounds, and that cocaine they also come out from Sierra Leone, that drug they also come out from Sierra Leone. So you see, criminals right now then get a perfect up. We are in that kind of environment they need. We are in the authorities and they collide, or diplomats there, or people and normal, just like the accusation back there will not be, they could not be rampant 6 years ago, 7 years ago, become rampant that way there. If it at all be existed, will not be no. But because of the enablers and people, and we understand from themselves, Joseph Sano, what people in the Senate, Chris man, he say they cannot social media. He said he know people under the government where they do this. I'm sure this way they say not to read the talker. Plenty people are listening many times. Sano say he know people and top ranking man than at the government of Maada Bio where they involve pankush, where they involve drugs. We all know that. Not just many accusations from different people, but notably why would they take Sano Yun? Because it's close to power. For the fact that Sano they come out when SLPP propagandists they accuse, they almost one called person. Other people and they accuse even the vice president directly of recent time, and they say nobody drugs, and some of them say we are able to cocaine container with the former IG Sevula. Where all of a sudden, that case they just die, and they're suspecting a huge amount of cocaine. And we also be see playing them where they can slam a salon without permit. We see another one back I think Hastings but it can one Aneti land. All of these things they raise eyebrows, and there's no way absolutely them playing there with just kind of the country just like that. And you remember back when they catch South Americans, they say Mexico +1. I think that then 3 or 4, then catch them, then that play land, and then catch them with cocaine. And other people then say they not catch them with cocaine. But for the fact that plane they can without authorized landing permit, that issue. and then just take money from them and find and left them. So what do they do this all, this genealogy all, this when they bring a team for joiner because this now news they will don't cover all over. So if then they still accuse the ambassador them or diplomats and they involved in that, then you know go surprise. Guess what? Time is running out. Time is going. And if somebody not get for make and this time around, you not get for make again. Now that's them believe. But I want to take you like listen the ACC boss waiting. He talk about what they say like Operation Pay Yourself. Listen this one, and we'll come back.
Inside the commissioner at the Anti-Corruption Commission, Francis Ben Kelfala say inside the 2023 audit report, it should say the financial attaché in a Salon Embassy in Ghana not be able to give account for over $80,000. It took this into our media engagement.
Okay, the financial attaché na Ghana, $8,000 in our account for her. This not the SSF for this not to say na journalists go pull on the SSF and then get the bold mind and the confidence. You know what? Not tell the public say this not happen. Listen for that. What they can more
to the Anti-Corruption Commission, but they talk about waiting in Fenot now the 2023 audit report. For more on this, let me listen to Mastan Suare.
As the Anti-Corruption Commission, they continue for look inside the 2023 audit report. We audit service Salon Police BN10. Outside the commission found out but plenty issue them we get for do with corruption. And as part of their work, now for CC, the old people where they use public couple for service delivery accountable. And as way for make the public know, but the thing them where they inside the 2023 audit report. Make the Anti-Corruption Commission don't engage the media for give updates about the issue them where the commission found out inside the 2023 audit report. Francis Ben Kaifala been starts for talk about the commission enroll where the audit report can come out every year.
We at the Commission always take our time to view these reports, and then we consult with Parliament, who by constitutional mandate have primary control over the Auditor General's report, and they also have primary responsibility over the Auditor General's report. But I have spoken with Parliament, particularly Honorable Tawakonte, who is heading the Public Accounts Committee, and we have discussed this at length. And I have always maintained since I was made Commissioner two things. One, Parliament has the powers, but by creating the Anti-Corruption Commission in the year 2000, they delegated some of that powers to us, and they did not limit it. There is nowhere in the Anti-Corruption Act where Parliament said that the ACC cannot interact with the Auditor General's report, that the ACC cannot hold people accountable based on the Auditor General's report. Where Parliament intending that, they have full powers to do it. Therefore, we view the Auditor General's report like every other source of information on corruption. So if we see that there are parts or aspects of the Auditor General's report that requires our attention, it is almost the same as a whistleblower, and we have a mandate to act on whistleblowers' report.
The commissioner carry on top of some of the issue them where the 2023 audit reports found out na different districts and city council than the country.
We have local councils, the same problems. Revenue collected, not banked. Freetown City Council. Freetown City Council, withholding taxes not paid. Payment to contractors without evidence of work. All of them are administrative. Kono District, unsupported payments. Cambia District, withholding taxes not paid. Unsupported payment. Kailaun District, withholding taxes not paid. Staff employment records not submitted. Kwedu New Semeun City, withholding taxes not paid. PAYE not paid. Fixed asset not available for verification. Revenue not banked. Western Rural, revenue not banked. PAYE not paid. Bombali District, PAYE not paid. Withholding taxes not available. Karine District, PAYE not paid. Withholding taxes not paid. Falaba, withholding taxes not paid. Unsupported documents. Fort Loko, City Council, withholding taxes not paid. Kenema District Council, withholding taxes not paid. Kenema City, inadequate staff documentation. Moyamba District, fixed assets not available for verification. Moyamba District, staff loan not recovered. Tonkolini District, unsupported payment. Bo District, unsupported payment.
Francis Ben Kaifala continue for talk about some of the issue them where the 2023 audit reports found out na different Salon Embassy them na other country them.
If you go to diplomatic missions, the same thing. Revenue collected by individuals were not paid into government's coffers. Embassy of Monrovia, Liberia, staff social security contribution not paid. Embassy of Monrovia, Liberia, NACIS records not submitted. Embassy Monrovia, use of consular funds to settle shortfalls in payments for security services. Embassy of Ghana, Accra, medical expenses not accounted for. Embassy Accra, Ghana, end of service benefits without relevant documentation. Embassy of Ghana, various amounts not accounted for by the finance attaché, amounting amounting to over $8,000 to $8,000, $11,000, and $10,000. Embassy of Conakry, Guinea, NACID contributions not paid. And the same embassy in Guinea, expenditure of $5,850 not verified. And then we have donor projects and coordination.
The commissioner end up say they don't identify some of the issue here where they inside the 2023 audit report.
All right, so Fumble, that's just a tip of what he actually then gets mindful, explain publicly. You see, it like it take 5 years. It like it take another 5 years. I'm sure accountability get to take place. There is no way absolutely in this age of technology with this hard evidence, well documented these days, for let we sit down, we allow this thing we bury over the carpet. There must be in future, there must be accountability. How could people then just take salon people money like just like that? See the embassy there, Ghana, the attaché, Guinea, Liberia, and the rest where we know will get clear. As like I said, these are just the few of them. Some people are not say behind the scene, then go don't make their own way for let their names and not come out because you know the level of cordiality, the level of what they say. The binding power between you and the ACC boss, or even the Aziz, where release the report. Why would they say so? Because we see the MD now say along commercial bank because the binding power with the ACC then boss then strong. Certain key things, even that procurement of Mutukade, where they are, let's say, more than $100,000, another nothing. In fact, of course, recently back, we see another allegation where a huge scandal, billions of loans again gone missing. We're not able to see any substantial or tangible way of me holding them people like for me them give salon money. So because the bind, like I said, the binding depend on you depend on the binding power. You know, so you know, if so funny, if people are like in a club in the run, this is not a country for God's sake. The lives of 8 million people they now and wow, not gonna be more responsible enough for Kia and do the right thing. What's difficult? Because for thief them money, all on they do so not difficult thing. So why you are not going to do this? You are not going to transfer and for do the good thing? Because at the same thing, for let you do the bad, it can be difficult. For thief, not easy, and for do good back, not easy. So you ever choose the way, but some people then look at and say, no, I can get away with this. But anyway, now we just start that side. Now, when I carry between the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Tawa, and this very guy, how then they mix up themselves? How then they go? In fact, I want just bring on this provocation where this guy can before we count that side. The SEC boss get the bold mind. This SEC boss get the bold mind. He say, no, salon, inside salon. Europe. Then they go to salon for go learn how anti-corruption they work. Yes, not to me words. These are not my words. Country and they fly around the world, then they go meet with a salon with all this. They go meet with a salon and say, go na show you how to fight corruption, including European countries. Then they go na salon. But what it hurt me, when I able to see this guy tell me one of these European countries, these are the deceitful way where they pass message subtly to the people of Salon who don't able to understand. All right, enough of this. I want to take you a few seconds on this. Countries then where they come. Europe.
As you know, we continue for do well. They improve globally. We recognize globally other countries that they come for camps on that study. We work every year. We get several letters coming in from them come see what they do, that they appreciate it, they do far and wide, both in Africa and Europe. And I believe
both in Africa and in Europe, concerning the commotes around the world, they go and study the work of the SEC for say, wow, this now a body for emulate, this a body for copy from, this a body for learn. A body where catch, the SEC boss catch a thief man, parentarily, a clerk of parliament publicly disgracefully, they allow them to go scot-free. We see Andrew Kaikai, 5 motor car there, were worth more than $500,000. on gifts. He said, and gifts her. Then let fire go free. We see the then Minister of Agriculture, 49,000 bags of rice, the Chinese donation rice. We see them, let them go out. They go on anyway. Listen, this one. I'll just take you back 1 second more.
They come for camps under study. We walk every year. We get several letters coming in from them come see what you do that they appreciate it. They do far and wide, both in Africa and Europe. And I believe, say, if we continue on this trajectory, we will continue for improve, and as we continue for improve, the country will become better.
So when you talk about other countries, they count the study, waiting the Anti-Corruption Commission don't do, in which aspect exactly? Because when you look at Salon and waiting on don't do, you get certain view contrary from waiting the public feel on a fight against corruption. Well,
first of all, we fight against corruption. The structure of the fight against corruption is recognized in Africa as the best. And as far wide as Nigeria, Ghana,
may not be ever understood. So the fight against corruption in Africa, this is not say one of the best, so is the best. The entire continent, now we own corruption, now we fight corruption past any other country. This they come from I not say it sound joke to you, not so, but it's coming from the man. For it's real. It a now anyway. Let's just take it for a few seconds again. Listen, this.
First of all, we fight against corruption. The structure of the fight against corruption is recognized in Africa as the best. And as far wide as Nigeria, Ghana, other countries, Gambia, Zambia, Uganda, they come. Each of them, they come for study a particular aspect. So, for example, when you got into that camp, Uganda come for study with asset declaration regime. We're now one of the best in the world. We get the highest declaration rate in the entire Africa since the fight against corruption started anywhere. And also when, for example, Guinea come, they come for study with financial systems. How will they run the commission financially? They get 2 trips. One was our financial systems. Another team come for study with investigative and prosecutorial powers. When Liberia come, they come for study with reforms that would don't lead to Salon for improve in many ways. When Gambia come, they come for study with institutional framework and set up. So, like I say, all these countries where they come for with a specific for view. One of the many areas they will really recognize as doing very well in.
All right, so the point of the maker is, when it comes to making reference, in name country like Ghana, in name Nigeria, in name Liberia, in name Guinea, but you not tell you one European country where earlier on you don't tell we say European country then they come out to the Salon can learn how we structure the work. What kind of structure? What kind of structure like this where we they see that selective justice, selective the first lady. Now it clear now the first lady with all the hard evidence, whether it be what we get from African press, from other places, we don't ever see them. In fact, what did they do? Then later tell we say, in fact, he not commits no crime. Let us take we say, I think he fine for Lord bring and come. Very good. I think we'll get that filing. Now, with all this evidence to them be present, the SEC, what did the SEC do? It turned the people in fufu. He said it investigate 14 years back, then we'll go all the big bad, then we'll go find the first ladies, all of it don't serve that office. In fact, not so Fatima, they investigated, they investigate the office. So all the other way down, all that position they now need to go. You know what did they do? The same way Salon, I think like that time they would do with Ivory Coast. No, if not that time, I don't forget about it. We get a game. Leon Star get a game. That time I think that do a game, something like that, where them pull what say they don't discover say what did the first lady do? It just maybe in a wasteful and can you imagine a poor country where they run out of donor fund? And but listen first, what in get for say butter.
This situation we are in, that the Anti-Corruption Commission, we are in an investigation. Come up the last time we get to the office of the first lady. But again, Sandy don't record for say the probe where they look where they look inside the first lady matter. Now one, we don't get any legal and regulatory framework in which the first lady in office and they allocate that fund to them, and you be carry on for say the allegation about that particular expenditure day. Now, one will necessarily not amount to corruption.
Yes, certainly. The point at issue at that time, yes, the point where now be the issue that the office of the first lady, they receive funds or public funds, and there is no provision for that. You understand?
And then get for give money to am, no be going to parliament.
No, yes, let us just take it like that. So we as a commission said, no, yes, now a sitting first lady. But then waiting day or waiting don't exist before him. Because first ladies before. So in fact, you see some members of the public, hey, why would they go? No. It's very important. Because our intervention, listen, intervention has to be informed. It has to get basis. So now on that basis, we probe for what did happen before. And there was a provision in the Public Financial Management Act we give powers to the Minister of Finance for take a percentage of the annual budget and give it for the public good to any other person we will need for work in that direction.
Was that for the public good at a particular
That's
moment?
what we are saying. They can give money for the office of the First Lady because he embarked on projects such as Hands Off Our Girls. We see the pass that they give. So now in the country's interest. So when we had established that, now we make this point that First Ladies only receive monies before. And so therefore this one as well, if there's a framework, regulatory framework, where they within the Public Financial Management Act for make such provisions, allocations to anybody whatsoever, and that is the same thing the Minister of Finance confirmed that they do, then there is nothing illegal or there is nothing with corruption about it.
It seems like a slap on the face of the ACC. For the ACC say, okay, we go 14 years down the line, let's see what's going to happen.
It's not going to be any slap. Now, possibly one thing can say now slap. But for heaven's sake, when you go to court or when you want to accuse anybody of corruption, there should be a law. There should be something where go say, yes, that is corruption. Even the Anti-Corruption Act, you charge somebody, say section this, there is elements of the crime. So now the law will therefore be established for tell you say, no, this man don't get against that law. But there is a provision in the law where say, yes, you can do that, and you say so. It's wasting of time. If I told you if it's corruption and therefore you have to go to court, it's a waste of time. Melvin. And ACC will not go that line.
Melvin, I think.
All right, so. Again, yeah, we whether they defend the first lady, say not corrupt, in fact, he used them. But anyway, the point where they talk about it, I just tell you do the connection there, where Ben Kaifala they said the structure where we get now the country make European countries and African countries, but we don't know this European countries where they come as alone pong for can learn how they fight corruption with this kind of level. But anyway, I'll just tap that side. Now, the last thing what we go put now, because time don't beat the SEC don't call the deputy speaker say na gangster. Anyway, I think today Lord will say the favor on this.
Have the report so we know what is happening. He said, yeah, when they do the report to the trial.
Okay.
Continue. We will bring this edition come to you this Wednesday morning. Me na sapti you Kalon.
And Musa Kamara.
The delegation of that responsibility for fight corruption was done by Parliament itself when it chose to create an act and give powers to the ACC to fight corruption. And ACC is doing exactly that. If you have an issue with something, I think you should have a more organized. And the delegation of that responsibility for fight corruption was done by Parliament itself when it chose to create an act and give powers to the ACC to fight corruption. And ACC is doing exactly that. If you have an issue with something, I think you should have a more organized way, but we cannot have parliamentary gangsterism all over the place, trying to impose your will on an independent institution as if you get the powers for just sit down and say, do this. And I say this, when you say, they say, oh, you want to fight parliament. No, there is a difference between fighting parliament or raising issues with parliament and raising issue with an individual who should be called to order by parliament itself.
And where they display that gangsterism? Parliamentary gangsterism.
Parliamentary gangsterism.
Yes.
I think the way how Honorable Ibrahim Tawakonte they go about this is a bit.
We need to go for a break now.
All right, in this particular clip, let's put this clip one side. Yeah, he directly accused the deputy speaker for saying he played like a gangster. But in another way, when going before on this, it try for backtrack, backpedal, it try for balance it as if. But whatever the case is, this don't become very serious now because we see the deputy speaker instead they very tough on this particular conversation. We go bring you inside. Now, what do they do? But why this stuff not even good for your country? Because what do they expect these two institutions, SEC versus Parliament, for fight over? Is there something inside this particular thing we don't let the public know? Is there any vested interest in those institutions here? Are they really genuine? Are they really trying to fight or working together to promote accountability? These are some of critical questions we'll never look into. But anyway, let me just take you first. Let me just take you to waiting the deputy speaker get for see.
People are wanting for and they later pay. When are the difference between recovering of money from audit report to where they do and that of the Anti-Corruption Commission?
Well, I don't know. Before now, I don't say I had a conversation with the commissioner when I became chairman of the committee, and in all honesty, in our conversation, we agreed that a vacuum had existed in the PAC. So because that vacuum had existed, somebody needs to fill that vacuum.
Okay.
And the ACC, as part of the accountability bodies in Sierra Leone, let's not forget there are accountability bodies, and the head of the accountability bodies, or the head of the accountability bodies in Sierra Leone, is Parliament. So it is Parliament, it is the Audit Service, it is ACC, it is National Public Procurement Authority, it is Internal Audit. All of these bodies are accountability bodies. They look at transparency and financial transaction issues, were guided by almost the same instruments. But the difference here is Parliament has the sole power on the audit report because it is submitted to it. The Auditor General is an extension of Parliament. Hence, whenever the need for the removal of the Auditor General arises, the requirement in section 137 now that it is Parliament that will make the final determination because it works for us. So what will they do and what the ACC they do? Not to the same, because the audit report is ours. The only thing what would they do with the ACC now that when they investigate, if we find anything we corruptible, we need investigation and prosecution, because they have prosecutorial powers, we can refer it to them to be prosecuted. We can as well refer the matter directly to the High Court. It is the prerogative of the committee to say we are channeling it to this accountability body or to the court itself.
But ACC still.
And 105 in law.
Okay, so Famble, that was a clarity between the powers, between the role of ACC as well as the ACC. But in this particular interview, we see this man, the deputy speaker, they show, there's something boiling inside, definitely. When you look at both of the people, the ACC said this man a gangster. The ACC boss said this man a gangster. But when they press on a little bit, listen the other part of her, where say, not to that it's time for talk, but let me just take you how he contradicts himself now.
And we spoke very friendly and said, yes, let's have the report so we know what is happening. He said, yeah, when they do the report, we'll try for any time, we'll forward that to you. Then I said, okay, we'll hold a press conference and just set up a framework of what is in the audit report so that the public does not think that no action will be taken, but we will consult with you. The next thing I hear from this man who I spoke with, who I summarized the audit report with my team and forwarded it to him, he called me back to say there was no action point stated on from our end what we are going to do with the audit report. We added those action points and forwarded it to him. He never got back to me. The next thing I had was that letter that came to me. And the next thing, he was all over the radio, television, and stations saying that the ACC should hands off the audit report.
Now we look at Tawa when they mentioned imposition yesterday, say, in the deputy speaker of parliament, and virtue of imposition in the fifth man, the country, and you this morning they refer to him as gangster and honorable. You not think say that word?
I not refer to him as gangster honorable.
It's a parliament gangsterism.
That's and parliamentary gangsterism. It's a general statement that describes when they do things in a way we're not proper. But in anon ever refer to.
And they address them as in they do parliament gangsterism.
Well, anything we fall within that category of doing things without going through proper processes and procedures go qualify as gangster.
You not think say that what they add for describe the deputy speaker?
I not describe them. I describe the actions way in totality might be looked at in that way.
Commissioner, in all of this, from which
now that's for sure you
and
how
we spoke very friendly.
How he contradicts himself. In the first clip, if you play another so, he called the name. He called the name. In this other part of the clip, it's kind of for make. I mean, I think you don't feel say like the word too huge for use. But now the speaker also today, when he come, he can't tell for tell and say, look, now me are the number 4th man now in line in the presidency. Let me just take you lay in word. This will just tell you say something. Ah, good God. Sometimes like you know and laugh. Oh, the time for Fenana. Number 4 man. All right. Look get her.
Well, that is how he's presenting the picture. Okay. That without the Auditor General's report, they will die. They will not die. There are other issues in governance.
You said the ACC not gets anything for do with the Auditor General's report unless Una refer matter to them. But just last year when I been the talk, where I interviewed you before Una start for look at 2021 and 2022 audit report, make a reference to a statement where ACC been put say nobody no get rights over the audit reports unless the Anti-Corruption Commission. You they say now the ACC no get any rights over the audit reports now Parliament for look into them. Who say ACC put their empower for look into the audit report and bar Parliament not for look at it?
Most are 2 things I will say. First, now that the ACC is a creature of the Constitution, and the acts way bring the ACC into being styled under Section 106 of the Constitution gives them the powers under an Act of Parliament, and the Act of Parliament takes feed from the Constitution. Yeah, that is one. Secondly, I don't want to say this, but let me say it. Where I sit as Deputy Speaker, I am 4th in line to the presidency. So it showed the level of authority where the command where I make statements. And the point is, the authority of Parliament. In this Constitution, there is only one person where a name mentioned more times in this Constitution past Parliament, and that's the President. And even with the President's power, if you go to subsection 4 of Section 40, we give the President power for enter into agreement, treaties, or foreign on behalf of Sierra Leone. It says treaties they will get for do or agreement will get for do with alteration of taxes. Parliament has to ratify it. That is how powerful we are. You go to Section 60. It says even if Cabinet they look at issues under collective responsibility, Parliament can stop them and say, hold on, let us look into it. So Parliament has a sole power on multiple issues around governance, not to talk of the Auditor General, where Section 119 of the Constitution, go to Section 108, you will see 119 is an entrenched clause of the Constitution. When a Parliament says if we want for do anything in Section 119, we're not able to pass to the people for referendum. So the Commissioner of ACC cannot change the fact that the audit service, their report comes to Parliament. It is the property of Parliament. It is Parliament that look into the report. It is Parliament that should debate the report and refer to a committee therein.
With all this.
Okay, so Famule, when I see, if you listen, you listen the SSC boss in your argument with the put, and you see the body language, the tonality, the way they put their language, it clearly they tell you say something that boil behind the scene where we don't know how it get for commots. We don't know if he maybe man get for exchange blows or maybe sometimes they get for babas themselves. Now this man they lack in chest saying I mean they 4th in command. This is not power play and it take place now. Now on this very interview, the SEC boss will not recognize this man for be that position there. Let's just see if we were able to catch that clip there. I hope we were able to get that file there. I hope because I hope we were able to get all right, not just praising in this.
This partnership totally different from waiting the chairman of the Public Account Committee states now in terms of ACC and that of Parliament.
Well, that partnership don't always stay. And like I don't be as head of ACC for 6 years. And within these 6 years, when, for example, the Right Honorable Singapore Thomas was head of the Public Accounts Committee, whenever audit reports come up, we do a summary of the audit report, we present the framework with them, we give them a plan of action by the ACC, we meet with them, then tell you within the plan of action, and together, in fact, when Honorable Singapore Thomas be the seat on Public Accounts Committee, they invite ACC for good day, where we have been investigate with the gear and report. And some of the issues that as they come before them, they deal with them as speedy as the way how we see things are happening now. They call we and say, no, this is why the way how we look at it, and this is a slightly technical issue. And we believe the ACC go look into them and they refer them to it. So that partnership has been there up to now, but recently we begin to see some rhetorics coming from Parliament where really they challenge that partnership, but we try for handle and
the earlier state said the method or approach where Parliament use right now for address the audit reports wrong. How? Which exactly wrong?
Yeah, I not say the method of approach wrong.
You say
it's when then they say ACC not get no role for do it. Okay. Auditor General's report. Now that's wrong. I believe say that now a slightly wrong position. And notice say, for example, my very good friend Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte with they peddle that, and they go as far as for declare in sittings, in radio stations, television stations across the country, they hold public hearings in the provinces where they go and declare, say, if anybody invited by ACC, let the person not go there. You see, when somebody occupies certain positions like the Speaker, Deputy Speaker of Parliament, and you are head of Public Accounts Committee, there is a standard required of you. Certain things should be discussed in a more organized way, in meetings, in consultations. But when you are doing that kind of thing, going on radio all over the country, holding public meetings, and you are making the declarations in a very bellicose way, as if you and ACC get a battle, we don't have a problem.
Anyway, this clip now part of just for discredit. Technically, if you listen to what this man do, it discredits the power, it discredits the position of even the deputy by saying that, in other words, they don't know what they do. In other words, then for behave, it's a certain position where own a society, you give a behave that kind of structure, you ever follow some structure, you ever behave professionalism. So technically, we don't know now from this particular interview, according to ACC boss, Tawa not to possibly they behave professionally. In order to behave professionally, in order to follow structure. So this in order for born good begin. In fact, Tawa don't say let nobody not go to. He said nobody not for go listen to Ben Kaifala listener. He said nobody not for go there.
And 105 in lawmaking, and the laws will style out of section 106.1 for create the Anti-Corruption Act of 2000, give them specific mandate, and then they'll go outside that mandate there. So they should listen to us, they should wait until we finish, and let no MD, no council, nobody will get for do with the audits answer to any question of the ACC until Parliament so refer it to the ACC and to the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay. It's a little body not go there. If you even if you don't call your name party confusing, not so, and some people confused. You say they two fight, eh? Now they say no, now they say no, now me get this one, now they say no. And now this man is saying, now me then fourth in command, now me now the number fourth, now me then fourth in the presidency, now me then number 4. So that show you the level of authority where I get, that show you the level of power I get. In fact, they represent a very big institution, another arm of government, when a parliament. So they come up from a position of strength. The ACC say no, now I create the body, but this body now body will self get power because we say not don't act as a whistleblower, we go after her. But this one because of that interview, make this man can say let nobody not go to ACC for go answer for any corruption case. It's getting interesting. But anyway, let's tap this. We do a lot of the journalogy, but the time don't beat we. We're not going to count all this. All left for another day. We'll just get another part. Certain side that we left, we go definitely bring and count for the 1 hour done date between Singapore, Tawa and the ACC boss. We know for sure reaction therefore take place. Then they act, they go there first. This back go, we get back. Give it 2-3 days. We go get into 3 days. We go definitely carry back. We can talk about that. Now we go international news. This news seems to be good news for the people of the world. Gaza ceasefire. We can't just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Speaking now, so let's listen to what he's got to say.
And the release of a number of hostages held by Hamas, including women and elderly and the wounded, including women and elderly and the wounded. And I'm proud to say Americans will be part of that hostage release in phase 1 as well. And the Vice President and I cannot wait to welcome them home. In exchange, Israel released hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. And during phase 1, the Palestinians can also return to their neighborhoods in all the areas of Gaza. And the surge of humanitarian assistance into Gaza will begin. And the innocent people can have a greater access to these vital supplies. You know, during the next 6 weeks, Israel will negotiate the necessary arrangements to get phase 2, which is a permanent end of the war. Let me say it again, a permanent end of the war. There are a number of details to negotiate to move from phase 1 to phase 2, but the plan says if negotiations take longer than 6 weeks, the ceasefire will continue as long as the negotiations continue. I've spoken to the Emir of Kuwait and the President of Egypt, and we have pledged to make sure the negotiations will keep moving forward for as long as it takes. Then, when phase 2 begins, there will be an exchange for release of the remaining living hostages, including male soldiers, and all remaining Israeli forces will be withdrawn from Gaza, and the temporary ceasefire will become permanent. And finally, phase 3, any final remains of hostages who have been killed will be returned to their families, and a major reconstruction plan for Gaza will begin. This is the ceasefire agreement I introduced last spring. Today, Hamas and Israel have agreed to that ceasefire agreement and the whole ending the war. You know, those of you who have followed the negotiations can attest, the road to this deal has not been easy. I've worked in foreign policy for decades. This is one of the toughest negotiations I've ever experienced. And we reached this point because of the pressure that Israel built on Hamas, backed by the United States. Hamas's longtime leader, Sinwar, was killed. Hamas's strongest supporter, Iran, launched attacks on Israel. And those attacks failed after my administration organized a coalition of nations to stop them. And after I ordered the U.S. ships and planes to come to Israel's defense, we also shaped Israel's strong and calibrated response, destroying Iran's air defenses, but avoiding an escalatory cycle of an all-out war.
That was the international news. What we get for now, we hope the ceasefire will hold, and the parties we involved go respect the agreement, and we get what we call permanent ceasefire, and 1 or 2 things we good. Now, only few people in the benefit, defense contractors are in the benefits, not so, whereas the innocent people and women and children, elderly people, and then they lost their lives in most of those conflicts then. And we know say we get much for offer in terms of love than for war. You know, not just a matter of, you know, choice. Anyway, would it take 1 minute when we can? Would they can connect you? Now you turn for take the mic. Would they can just know? Not just take 1 minute behind the scene. Would they can?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. And it's In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where bring it.
All right, so yes, we don't count the second part of the program. We get with 4 scholars. This now Abdul from the US. Abdul, you get the platform.
Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening to you and good evening to everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, let me make this first point clear. Cocaine at diplomatic level. It's not strange na the SLPP government. During the time of Tijan Kaba, then catch cocaine na Sierra Leone diplomatic case. We bring big embarrassments to the president and the country. So in Australia, inside the era then they tell we say a minister we just serve 1 year. Sierra Leone newspaper na Kotamo, it buy 5 houses them in 1 year. If you go to a PZ, one of the hosted that big something, you get something like yellow building, then they do some cell phone business. The newspaper snap all the house and none be one. Okay. Mr. Komon-Tok, the idea for say is then the consult Sierra Leone anti-corruption. I'm not going to tell you saying a lie. You understand? But waiting Ben Kelfala say is misleading. The reason why I make tell you say misleading, during the time of Abdul Tijan Cole, married with Jamaica and one Asian country make reference to Sierra Leone anti-corruption, not to union. Let's not take that place there. And besides, this guy need to be investigated. The reason why I say get to be investigated, then people really study from the past. Some of them, they use them position for make money. Let me tell you now, remember the time of Berewa, when I have been Anthony General Minister of Justice, when any big guns, they name them, say if they support the junta or you know being go Guinea, Berewa they can push the trouble before you. Behind the scene, people know they go collect money. This happened to a very close person to me. If they take money, you will watch during in campaign against Anes. Berewa been go in the shared money give people them to a point where EU say who say Berewa pull that money the way they shape. You know, there's still a need for investigator, but Anes left, they all go free. So this guy looking married where he make 5 days. Some things and know people and they do not Sierra Leone. I mean, if I bring people and so certain things up to light, why make you feel say if you be anybody's gone and call Masakoi, when I say that sentence for 200 years, what do you do? Masakoi fly helicopter with Mighty Blackpool na stadium where Momo said they look the game. Well, that thing that the only time will be not happen now in one other African country. So Sierra Leone have been the second way happen there. So they investigate them. So in that married day, I mean, if they for throw light into, I'm going to investigate this guy. So they're using position for big money. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So the idea for say we're not denying say people in the camp, but it misleading in the sense in not name for with the European country, in name the African country, which is another missing.
The point, sir,
Yeah.
you're misleading.
Yeah.
You're misleading.
Anyway, thank you.
Lie in the lie.
Thank you very much.
No newspaper, no do talk about that.
Thank you very much. Would they add another voice? Yes. Okay, we don't miss this one. Okay, look. Okay. Yes, call outside the call from no. Let's see. Yes, call outside the call from.
From the UK.
Uh-huh.
My name is Tom Jones. Thank you very much.
Yes, Tommy gets 2 minutes.
I want to let you know, say, hello, they come from the UK.
Okay, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
I want to let you know, say, hey, man, Mr. Tawa spot on. Hello?
Yeah, you did live.
Mr. Tawa spot on and is very correct. And Parliament act what they make from the act of justice they make from Parliament. And he right for telling say that Nainde is fourth in line of the leadership of the nation as Deputy Speaker. It's very correct. And why Kelfala did the rush for go pick up the report many a time now for let you use that for political wit hunt. That all along if they do. The report where they go take, you will know say if they pick them up from pieces. The one way it take for even put Samura Kamara in a court for like keep her there for almost 5 years or for almost 3 years. That man they go in a court. It was all a witch hunt. You know, get nothing. The one they will take the money or all money except that issue. They out in the street. They spend the money. Until they come now, they just then they go pay back. They don't pay back, but you still keep the man in court. After they stick take the day, come and talk. Someone in a court under ACC. Yes, this is not the man who. Then when he come for manipulate them. So what thing Tawa don't know is that both Sembepi of Indede as the former speaker, he been get that last city because them they use them against the state. You know, for victimize people. But it turned out for me say now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2 minutes. Would they add another voice? Thank you very much. Would they take another voice? Yeah. Yes, call outside they call from. Who's side they call from? Hello? Who's side they call from? All right. I think say this person gets issued in line. Okay. Yes, call outside they call from. Okay, we don't miss this one. Okay, well, I'll come on the text side. This one they come up from Abdullah Kanu, where they say, by the grace of Allah, my friend, electoral justice is going to win very soon. This one they come up from Teresa Williams, so say it say now all this make them no go Bogidon Magido na the country. Yeah. Okay. Yes, call outside the call from.
This Jubi Bamura, I call from Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, Jubi, the platform.
Komon-Tok, Lord, pray for our country, yeah. Lord, pray for our country. We get a lot of obstacles. We get for take a lot of people in their lives, and at the end of the day, the country will be liberated, and would I get for enjoy. But the kind breeze where they blow, the kind news where they come, the kind things that where they happen, it's sad. From Musa we come out 11 years of civil war to now, Musa we can't day. Musa will be known day after that 11 years of civil war. To Musa will be known day, and to Musa we don't can day now. It's sad. You remember Tawa? We in that same radio station. We in parenterally. Then go all on for corruption.
Yeah.
Then go ACC go Mosula.
Yeah. Remember. Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Gevao,
we get a clip and we get it.
Gevao will come. He swear we. He said we'll not fight for him. Now, Ben Kefala, they go after parenterally, publicly, they call them names. Mr. Komon-Tok. Who said this Komon-Tok? He get for take we as a nation. Now look, a one old ambassador. Inside Conakry, not for go no side, they don't lock them up. Inside in your house for drugs. Inside Conakry, a one ambassador. Inside Conakry, in deputy. The driver, everybody, they under lockdown.
All right, thank you very much, Jibril. Thank you. We know
the Guinean authority, they're not been do wrong with them and they go after people because they not say, and when this whole thing starts, these are the same people that we can't see now before. We see that lady when are the deputy ambassador. Now, in kind of border. You see how they don't endanger people in their lives where they over there? It's scary, man. God pray for our country.
All right, thank you very much, Jibril, for contribution. Yeah. This one come from Chris, where they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, is there anyone with integrity left in Sierra Leone? Ben's behavior is deeply concerning. He raised voice and evasive actions suggest he has something to hide. Shame on you, Ben. This one they come up from Kathy, where they say, Ben Kaifala, all the wrongs going in the country with your pauper SLP party, why are you not advising Sierra Leone to come out and wear black, or why are you not wearing one? Dishonest father crook. All right, we take another voice again. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you very much for that. Me and Ahmed are the call from UK.
Yeah, Ahmed, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you for all this information. You always be on point as they bring we credible information, because now they out of this place. I don't know they get all of the information. I won't able to share knowledge to the people and both home and abroad.
Yeah.
Because today we don't see the newspapers then they write otherwise. This is the sad thing. We're not getting nobody. The one way they in the country, the all man they say the most we. All man they say not for talk. Journalists and get mind for Sidon. Now public television they say we push and talk now this. Imagine this. How the country they run like this. Where this drugs business, you see how they muscle people in Guinea and they send them as alone. They send our drugs. They send this crime to the ordinary people, the way innocent people and they suffer. Look that box for APC. They don't go and put again in the counter. The counter, this already shows the left. Who's allegation where they make? They say the man the drugs business. That's what they put up. They encounter, they for they encounter that guy, they silence. He didn't get it, only get it for some time. So all of the things this government they do, not knowing that that's when they take that cartel, brother. That's when they guy they take on this government. They don't get money. So what they do now, drugs and they deal with. So you see, Salon can't run like a hub, like Guinea-Bissau. Before now, Guinea-Bissau know now West Africa because it's very unstable until now. Now they be the hub of the drugs because it's easy from them Brazil and stuff for Ghana-Bissau. Now Sierra Leone now the hub now. Now so you don't tell like. And now they will send this because it's like all these governments they will start for all of them drugs are within the sub-region. Look how name don't go. Mother be say can clean with name. Now for campus alone on top. All what they in corruption. Na lie. Go na Japan, the local na hotel na look drugstore and pants na the nation. Now UK na the same thing. And they talk about imagine small nation where we say me and you know Mr. Komon-Tok, who they travel around the world to salon passports even before. They so respect me, because they know say we don't sample for crime. Even na Europe so this so. They don't know sample for the thing they are. No, they don't know me for that. But look, this is sad. This, if we don't stand as a nation and for more to fight democratically, more to get them out within the frame, the frame of the law, because we don't make election. We now know they are integrity. So we're not going to allow them guys here for continue with this mandate here. We not get the mandate when they run the country like a cartel. We go for stand firm. We go fight for this for democracy. They go fight for electoral justice. They for showing the vote of the people. Now these are the thing. Because for allowing for go this way, look, when they go this way for them, they go the wrong way. Because if you know with democratic and dynamic,
thank you very much, Ahmed. Yeah, we add another voice. Thank you
very much,
brother. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so formula, we just remember now, or we don't get the confirmation now, then just don't send them for we. Now, 140 million pounds, the cocaine will come up from Salon to the UK. Then just on, like we promised to say with the counter for 140 million pounds, 140 million pounds. Cocaine will come up from Sierra Leone to the UK. Yes, Lorenzo from the US.
Yes, Mr. To say the time that I decided to ask you, I'm not able for talk, even though I listen.
Okay, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I don't get the show in starting and everything, Well, I don't say you don't cover the country where they arrest these diplomats, where they also.
No, we not confirm this now unconfirmed. People in saying Guinea, we not the cocaine I would say, but the name of the ambassador and the country we not go confirm it because we still want to know for sure. Other people that already don't put Guinea, but when they come back, we tell them exactly the country and the name of the person. We did work on that, but it's real.
Okay, so once I get me confused is that is the one who get initially say it's a routine check, a routine traffic check or whatever. But then say that official embassy vehicle. So how come they search the vehicle is not just routine checkpoints? Because like a mission vehicle, so they're not gonna search like that. So something don't make sense to me, right?
Maybe it can be a tip. Somebody go on tip there. Who knows?
Yeah, possibly. But if not tip safe, man, in case we ask for, I wonder why it makes a long embassy allow that to happen. Anyway, but all said and done, it's not bad. Now it's not bad news for our country. Very, very bad thing because if they don't catch me all over the world, now Africa, then Europe, England, and drugs, then we on mission now. Now that country involved. Then this is a mess for us. Even when America, then they will begin to prove any kind of way now. For being a check, it's not good for women outside. Seriously, man, it's not good. This is very, very, very serious, man. Let God just make people that way when they go together, men and get their heads together, man. Seriously, but this is going bad, man. Anyway, thank you very much for your time, brother. Thank you very, very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Thanks. All right, okay. This one they come up from. Abdullah. You say these people are going to pay for all the pains they are causing for Sierra Leone. I don't know. All right, that's why we stand the electoral justice. Just a matter of time. Okay. This one they come up from Abdul. They say Israel used the war to partly sabotage the Democrat re-election. All right, so they go back with another line. Yes, call also they call from.
From the US.
All right, you get a platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for the good work you do, my brother.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you too.
Yeah, I agree with brother Jibril say we pray for that country. I don't know what people in the street. People and we say God knows what that thing we do. The visit and salon no more on planet. Some people that don't pray for that country. Some people that don't pray for that country. The way not just the same thing. The solution to that problem is then we earn. So if we don't say we wait for God, we just waste the time no more.
So God get other people remember what say.
Other people and sober-minded people where they deal with ready for push go before. They're not just don't full and full put. So man, God not even give them the meaning as well put now the country. But yet still, we're waiting the small little way God speech give them, they're able to manage and push and make the people and lives them better. But we get everything. The case of Salona, like where they can say, they say the abundance of water, the full are thirsty.
Yeah.
Now, they happen with the country. So we get plenty water, but we're still thirsty. We want drink. Even when we get water now, we miss. But we still cry, say we want drink. Now, the problem with the country. God not there for condom. Say, I can't change Salon problem. Now, we just for make sure say we fix that problem in that country. Coming to the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, sometimes they sit down there like they want to take a journey moves, but honestly, I don't see no institution where they work effectively. I don't say the stance where they take so now because anytime where the corruption case can come out, then Cюcfine they use them, go after the one where they want to go after, then they left the one there. Then get cabal inside the system, bruh. This government, bruh, nobody know they pull out, bruh. Nobody, we are they all corrupt. The one who don't want to mix with this dance here, them they don't look thing like that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
We be resigned.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you, my brother.
God bless you too. Would they add another voice? Yes, call outside the call from.
Dubai caller, how you doing?
Yes, Dubai caller, get the platform. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, but I want to tell Mr. Jibril, I don't know what I call. He called one name yesterday. Say, me and Mr. Otimbuku or Baku or whatever name. They are big. They think fine or not of me. And me, I get local on this program. People in the say they claim students having me, they're not having me. Yesterday, make assertion as saying having me and this. No, now the wrong person. And also, even one time back, you host. We been yesterday, the ECSL guy. He said, you know, me, I'm family with me, who get buried. No, I'm not true. So I don't know how people in the midst. Sometimes my voice similar to most of the people in a salon. And this is Mr. Jibril. I don't see him now. We had. The guy would guest for chorus. The guest in him did it. But he not going to show him face. He argue saying it's the person. That name not the person and in a different name. People like when you come to guest, so you say this is Albert. Edip and talk. In can say not Albert this so. I don't know how somebody they able to behave that kind of way. You see the reality that they change them. I just want to clarify that I know. And my brother Ahmed, all telling King left for call. Hey, that man a businessman, CDB na paupa. I want to know wait to na crime now say na one party in a salon, all man for BAPC or else nothing. If not na one party people want a salon, all go one party no. Because if you say multi-party, then they want all man support APC by force. Well, I don't know how that is possible. Because if they say that man is SLPP, like saying a crime, na political party. I don't know what type of person you in APC in a bad thing because you support APC. No. But why people in the Western world and still get the mindset of that all in this APC? You know, that like one party. Salon to one party, a multi-party system. So let's possibly say that man is SLPP. Because not to crime police somebody be SLPP. And if not all man go APC be one party now, then no talk no, no declare one party state. Now that no more. In terms of this I wouldn't call him, Ben Kalfala, I think in the deputy speaker, they need for really understand themselves. I won't believe they don't one faith genuine cause, but something along the line, especially interest on come on. They need for iron out. They need for iron out. Now that no.
All right, thank you. Would they add another voice? Yes, call outside the call from.
A call from the United States.
Yes, sir. You got the platform.
Babatunde Tijan. May God help and bless you now.
Amen. Amen.
You know,
God bless you all.
This week country, God no more go help we, but like me not expect much from them kind thing they are with as government and governance. Then this person the mistake. You know, say radar technology don't so advanced now. Then get radar where they detect firearms and then drugs. It no matter which motor and team. It calibrated for detect the drugs and firearms. You can bring president or Uda Mutuka. Once you detect them, you go alarm.
Yeah.
Security there for take care of that. So not to pass now mission.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now they know you know get no escape routes. You know, begin use mission. Then the whatever they do, they go expose. Let God help we. Thank you very much, sir. Let God help we.
Let God help we quick.
Yeah. By God in power.
Yeah. You know what I've been listening. I think now I see that post. Anytime I remember that post day, I think Lorenzo just make her and say we they talk. I don't even know Lorenzo. One caller just say, "Would they give God?" He said God got that didn't remember. I see a post there. They said the only country where they give God tough time that the only country where they give God tough time that's alone. Now we they give God tough time per soul. Because look how small country, 8 million people. You pack all them kind of mineral and they don't still they call you them back. Can you imagine? With all those minerals, though they still call God again. I know God get other things, remember. But anyway, this one, Mami Butigi, they say very hypocritical people. The Americans, I don't even want to listen to this hypocrisy. This one, Sheila, they say, Trump said he facilitated the deal. So who to believe? This one, IB Branks, they say SEC boss way allow Paran for take office back as clerk of parliament not deserve for look into other people work or credibility. I agree with you. Banks, I agree with you. I agree with you. Now they lost in respect. Now they lost in respect. Now they lost in respect. And this one they come from Lolo. They say in the next 20 years, I'll be the president of Salon. The term the APC go exile. Okay. And Zachariah, they say prosperity go surely charge you guys by grace of Allah. This one come from Martin, where they say Martin Conte, they say, look at the thief occupying someone's house, Ben Kaifala, get out of somebody's house for heaven's sake, you are technically a thief. This one they come from Yebu region, so they say all of them are cis. Okay. Mada Fatima Francis Ben Kaifala Siba David Senge Lima Prince Adin, although it don't seem to disappear for now, then why then no they afraid to. And this one they come from Cyril Civic Space for Human Rights, so they say okay, I think they respond to somebody. This one they come up from Mingulo Price, so they say confirm reliable source, the Sierra Leone ambassador in Guinea caught with 250 kg cocaine. Imagine just 3 weeks ago, 146 by the British authorities cocaine directed from Sierra Leone. The RMB seized now and 150 million pounds. Again, we still get for, like I say, we will still check and we will come and tell now. Really, we will confirm it to now. I'm not worry no more. It's okay. I not say this one of the give you not to correct information. No, I not say no we no more for giving correct information. In fact, some information they will get them from us. So, but because the team just develop, we still want to take time, learn more. Not so. This one they come up from Brown. They say, imagine we are behind where our colonizers left us. We haven't evolved. We have regress. Cyril, what they say, the whole system in the country needs total overhaul. I agree with you 100% on this. Cyril, spot on. And I don't know if I don't take this one. I don't know if you're brown this. Mr. Komon-Tok, please, can you cover next how the country is now basically broke and that no one is giving us money again? And can you also cover that the MCC money is unlikely to come? All right, noted. And SLPP government, some fathers, SLPP governments are disease to our country, the worst government ever. And the sciences that they say all that is going in our country since Maganari Madabio came to power will end this year, 2025. Abdul Kamal is now which European country we come for study our APC they will crumble there? Yeah, it's a good question, Abdul Kamal. Mrs. They wait for let them name that European country there. But deceitfully, they just like the normal way they can do, just for let them paint the picture as if they are doing extremely well internationally, being recognized, continue collaborate, but showy. The other side, the way you get evidence of it showy, but that and for let them just sell this because said 98.1 are the most listening radio in the country. So when you pass that information, the one that will not get chance for kind of YouTube, will not get chance for kind of listen now Facebook or YouTube, and they believe that seriously, because regardless of the fact that we get thousands of people who watch we on a daily basis, the gap is huge because internet's not problem. People can't watch, but internet's light and internet not problem. So there comes the deficits aspects of it. But anyway, we know that time will improve. With time things will improve. This one they come up from Gladys. This corrupt guy now in one for calm wash we I. If you say now we all be full, like them supporters. This one come from this na page na novel they posted right for me. Jibril Sanfa Bangwa said the Guinean authorities are taking a firm stance against drug-related activities, demonstrating their seriousness in combating drug trafficking and abuse within the country. Under the current military administration, which is striving to establish its legitimacy and gain support of both the local population and the international community, there is a strong emphasis on law enforcement and regulatory measures. This approach highlights the administration's commitment to restoring order. And this one more from Daniel is Fatmata Sawane is part of that deal. Fatmata Sawane, the ringleader of the Padema Road prison massacre. And George Orwell is saying, Mr. Komon-Tok, the ambassador of Guinea is the one they caught with the money and drugs. You know, we don't get more than 4 people on this comment section. We say na Guinea. So, family, we continue for say we appreciate and I continue for giving these updates. We say go do best follow we confirm from your side. But I'm sure they say for every amount of rumor or whatever, there is an iota of truth there. And I want to believe say perhaps majority of the people already suggest they might be right on this one. But anyway, we definitely go for confirming with СЮСФINE. CBDC, Mr. Komon-Tok, Mr. Komon-Tok, the truth to what you are saying, KLM indeed consult some key stakeholders from the SLPP before making that video, yeah? Yeah, Kelvin says, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you as always, thank you. Thank you, Kelvin. Abdul, where our country is going to. God, please help our country for this bad government. Babatune, they say, may the Almighty Allah protect and guide you and keep that platform vibrant and rolling. Thank you very much, Babatunde. This one came from by Kamara, who they say everyone is fighting for his our own share. It is enough for fighting corruption. Adi, thank you very much for joining us. Almami, again, thank you very much for joining us. So, Fambulin, we don't come to the end of the program. Jerry is saying, Mr. Komon-Tok, imagine President Bio claiming that his global routine is to clean the image of the country. Now his ambassador to Guinea is a cocaine trafficker. And Kariatu, they say, please don't forget to like and share the program. Yeah, Kariatu, thank you very much, of course. And that's what we end up with. And the Fambulen, this not on it. We ever do the follow-up. You know, Jibril, like you always say, you say when the film QR end, you see the actor, you know, then the Peter, you know, the bad man, we know how done in the game, not so. At the end of the day, now the bad man, now they die. Now the bad man, they lost. The actor, they win. And in this case, the people of Salona, they are the actor. If I can go by waiting, Jibril can say most of the time. I like that from the analogy there anyway. So Fambulen, tomorrow back, hopefully we there on Sunday, hopefully we get former immigration boss, he get for country but then passports them, he get some information there we need for know, and definitely we get vocal engage deeply on that. Whilst we still will carry with that author for that book, we be right about the passports, CSF, and there are a lot of information there we get for come unveil Naya. Until then, me now Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye bye.
Boy. You know no sabi the mami. Kala show ya. Kanaya, como yanda. Kanaya, on the beat. Gladi day ya. Kanaya, gladi day ya. Kanaya, just walk for me, you know say. You know me one shilling go. Offend this love, you know easy. I go back, be show. Come, come, make a show ya. Come, make a show ya. Come, make a show ya. For the bamba. Mortal man, they must talk about you. And everything you do, they want to know about you. They say man shouting, man plenty, they want catch brand you. No can pitch brand me beach, you know some be man be. Come, make a show ya. Come, come, for the bamba, tire. Battlefield you must fight to win. Open this love, you know easy. What my eyes have seen. Don't reach me what I know. Many places I've been. This not too busting in you. Come, let me show you the mommy. Come, come, make a show ya. Come, show ya. Come, make a show ya. Me, for the bamba, tire. Gladideya, kanaya, gladideya, kanaya, komoyanda, kanaya, komoyanda, kanaya, gladideya, kanaya, gladideya, kanaya. To say talk a ship, Congo, Sago, talk anything. You listen, market noise, you no go buy nothing. Pay attention, panic question, make you learn one thing. Lose lips in chips, in beauty, way back, you know, sabi the money. Come, make a show ya. Come, make a show ya. Come, make a show ya. For the bamba, tire. Yes. You go where the dollar they go. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beats, health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here we are, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders, we gonna hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no, we no go lie. Now come on talk, we the stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From salon to the world, we the stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we don't make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds commit. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soak, we the make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We the talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here, we are, now we message for all. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B, so we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment, this with the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now come on talk, we the stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we the stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds commit. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, come on talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. Talk. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Come on talk, come on make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the rule. Come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are, come here we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, place to be. We dey yarn and care for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, make una hear the cry. We go talk, come here, no we no go lie. Now come on talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are, oh yeah we message for. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, that place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk, where the minds go meet. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for